Dying Light the Beast has gone and got itself a fancy new update with Restored Land. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this excites me, but to understand why, we need to go back to the very first zombie game I ever fell in love with, Dead Rising. The original Dead Rising had this little achievement called Zombie Annihilator, in which you had to kill a total of 53,594 zombies. That number was the exact population of Willamette, where the game took place.
Willamette, Colorado. Population 53,594.
Now, my naive 12-year-old self thought earning this achievement would mean that there would be no zombies left in the game. So you can imagine my disappointment to discover that there's actually an infinite amount of zombies in Dead Rising. 20 years later, thanks to the Restored Land update for Dying Light the Beast, I can finally live out my childhood dreams of truly clearing out a zombie infestation. Morgan Jones would be proud. Before I started this journey though, I had no idea how long it was going to take, or just how many zombies were lurking in Castor Woods. But I couldn't worry about that, it was time to get my very first kill. The start of the game is pretty linear, so I had to play through a bit of the story stuff before I was unleashed into the world proper. And it's probably a good time to mention that I was also playing on 1 life mode, so if I died, the challenge would be over and Castor Woods would fall to the infection. So as you watch this, if you're wondering why I was being so cautious, there's your answer. I think the trick is going to be to do this systematically. We're going to have to take everyone out one by one, being as careful as possible, because if we die, that's it. That was 2 zombies down, and likely thousands more to go. I'd soon come across 4 more zombies, who quickly fell to my shovel. Okay, I think that's the first area completely cleared out. I'm just going to make sure I don't miss any loot, because that's going to be really important. Restored Land is played in survival mode, meaning we need to worry about hunger. Looting is extremely important in this mode, but just like the zombies, loot also doesn't respawn, so it was key that I had to collect everything possible. After climbing into the monastery and dropping down into the courtyard, I entered the main building, where a few zombies were waiting for me.
Generator. Okay. 1 step at a time.
On the corpse of a dead soldier, I found a wooden hammer, before heading upstairs to deal with even more zombies. The final zombie inside the monastery was just enjoying the view, so I felt somewhat bad for him when I kicked him out of the window. In theory, an interesting side effect of this challenge would be that if I play a quest in an area that I've already cleared of zombies, there shouldn't be any zombies for me to worry about. So, for that reason, I decided that for the most part, I would completely ignore the main story and the side quests until there were absolutely no zombies left in Castor Woods. For now though, I was stuck on the opening quest path, and had completely forgotten that I'd be thrown straight into a boss fight after skipping these cutscenes. Oh god! Okay, that's what I get for not watching cutscenes. The Reaper was my first real challenge, but at least I'd been given a fairly decent knife to make things easier. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Okay. Oh no, now there's more zombies. Okay, he's not too far away from being killed, so we should be able to get this. Despite even more zombies spawning during the fight, I did manage to come out on top. Quickly, finish him off, finish him off. Oh, okay, that was the first major challenge. After waking up in the safe haven, I only had a couple more objectives till I'd earn my freedom. I leveled up for the first time and got myself some new clothes from the stash. Okay, much better. I mean, it's not going to help much against zombies, but at least we won't have cold nips. After a bit of crafting and speaking to Olivia once more, it was finally time to head out into Castor Woods. Okay, so that's the intro section done. So we are now free to actually go out into the world. I think we might as well start right here. The monastery was a fairly small area, but still had plenty of zombies hanging around. Clearing it out would mean complete safety whenever I returned to the safe haven, so I got to work. By the time I'm done, this monastery is going to be the safest place in the game. As I cleared out the monastery grounds, I started to become aware of some of the issues this challenge would pose. Firstly, weapon durability would be a thorn in my side throughout. Okay, so here's a new problem I hadn't considered up to this point. I now have 2 broken weapons. I mean, I can repair them. I'm gonna need to make sure I've got a good supply of good weapons. With limited resources, endlessly repairing weapons might not be possible long term, but I did come up with a solution to this that I'll come back to shortly. Another issue would be XP. Killing zombies doesn't actually yield very much XP, so leveling up without quests would be slow and painful, but that would just be the nature of this playthrough. Do you know what? I think that's the inner walls of the monastery completely clear. I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, look at this. Completely silent. Love to see it. Doesn't mean the area's clear though. There's definitely a bunch of zombies still outside the wall, and in particular on the road heading into the monastery. So I'm gonna have to deal with them now. In no time at all, I'd cleared out the entire monastery. Okay, here we go. Well, that's the monastery officially done. We've cleared that entire area now. Everywhere around the walls is completely clear, and then it's just cliffs. There are some boys down on the roads. That's a job for another time. Right now, I just realized where I am, and this is why my Easter egg videos are going to be really helpful, because we can utilize that knowledge, and as long as they're still in this version of the game, we can get some real powerful weapons just by hitting a few easy spots. So, let's start here. This would actually be my key to success. Many of the most powerful weapons in Castor Woods are hidden Easter eggs, and I just so happen to be the perfect person to utilize that knowledge. That was so long as I didn't accidentally go walking into a volatile nest. This feels like I should not be in here. Yes, I'm leaving. Okay, that's going to be for a much later day. I'm not doing that now. Oh, dear God, the sun is going down. I need to find somewhere safe. We can do this later. And that's exactly what I did. I headed back to the monastery, killing a straggler on the way, and slept until morning. The next day, I headed back down to the train bridge where I would be able to pick up a legendary weapon and a blueprint. Okay, let's get back onto our mission. I don't think there's actually a particularly good weapon in the tunnel. There is a good gun out here in one of these train carriages, though. I'm not sure which one I should prioritize. To get the weapon, I needed a keycard from a military zombie hiding inside this container. Oh, okay, no thank you. Okay, come on then, buddy. I think he's dead. Convoy access keycard, brilliant. The weapon itself was inside another container, behind 2 locked doors. The first door was opened with a quick lockpick, which also gave me my next kill. The second door, however, required the keycard and power. Luckily, there was a generator nearby, which I started. Unluckily, attracting a whole load of problems. Oh no, I haven't put this through. Run away. Oh, there's a lot of them. Just gonna have to be sensible with this. Oh, okay, there's the heavy guy. He does spawn in later. I thought he did. Oh man, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to kill him right now. Unless we utilize these explosive barrels. It's probably a good idea. Every time I do that though, it's going to summon more zombies in, isn't it? That's not going to be very good for us. Hold on a second. We killed the big guy with 1 explosion. Oh man, I'm better at this game than I thought. With even more zombies dead, I could finally go and grab my prize. Yes, the Elite. A very nice legendary pistol. That's going to help out significantly, I think. The Elite was a legendary pistol, and even at level 2, did 288 damage, so was, for now, my most powerful weapon. But ammo would be very limited, and firing would attract more zombies, so I would really need to use it sparingly. Oh, it's going to actually really help taking these guys out. I mean, that's going to cause a lot of problems. After those lot were dealt with, I found myself a new weapon and headed towards probably the biggest Easter egg location in the game. Okay, let's see if this is all still here and working. 9 3/4. Beautiful. Making my way through these tunnels, there were plenty more zombies that I quickly dispatched before finding another new weapon in a chest. Ah, nice little crowbar. Oh, that's a good point. We're definitely going to have to go and pick up the Half-Life crowbar because that is one of my favorite weapons, if not my favorite. The final thing to do in here was grab the last hand of Glover. Okay, I think we've made it all the way through. I don't remember there being any zombies in the last room. The beautiful golden train. Oh, okay, I stand corrected. Where on earth did you come from? Okay, what we got then? Right, there's the last hand of Glover. That one's going to be somewhat useful. And then all of these guys. These are annoyingly only a one-time use weapon. With my brand new shiny gold bar in hand, I headed outside and began making my way down the road from the monastery. There you go. There's a perfect little victim for us. Oh man, that's embarrassing. I thought it locked on for some reason. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Okay, I think we're going back to the main mission now. I'm going to just make my way down towards this little town. Not really a town, is it? It's a camp. Our next goal is to clear that out. Left or right? There's a zombie hiding in the trees. I think that answers my question. Oh, a bunch of guys here. Oh god, here we go again. Okay, here we are, the nature reserve. There's going to be a lot of zombies here. And there definitely was a lot of zombies there. Jesus, that was just the car park.